it's me, Michelle, and Gay.
Hey!
We're here at our open house at 7846 Russell Road here in Indian Trail. And we have one of our great friends here who is a lender, and we just wanted to introduce you.
James Young, New American Funding. It's good to be here with Gay and Michelle. They've been doing these open houses. They'll be here today till 2:30 and again tomorrow. It's a beautiful home. And we were just kind of, sharing with each other about what's the current state of the market. You've probably seen on the news, it's the first time since like 2022 that we have a 5 in the handle of the rates, which is a really great thing. Rates were in the 7s last year, so that's over a full point drop. Affordability is going to improve this year. And a lot of people are asking, should I wait till the rates go lower? So I just was speaking to Michelle and Gay about this, and about every half that the interest rate go down, about 1 million new buyers come into place, which raises the price of the property.
Exactly.
So now is the best time. 20 years ago was the best time to buy. The second best time is now.
Yes.
And you don't want to get caught out with an appreciation that prices you out of the market, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. Because the more competition, if you have a low down payment, the property is going to go a lot of times over asking. I watched this over, a 2-year period a few years ago where the sellers were in total dominating control, and a first-time home buyer really couldn't get into a home. There's a saying, you may have seen memes, date the rate, buy the house. It's not just a marketing ploy. You want to get into the house and secure the asset, gain the appreciation, and then lower the interest rate. So that's my suggestion as far as what's going on in the market right now. You definitely want to come and check out this house. It's beautiful.
It is. It's
How many
beautiful.
beds and baths?
4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, beautiful outside oasis,
Oh, it's gorgeous.
stone fireplace,
Yes.
a wooded lot in the back.
2-car garage.
Exactly. It's a really beautiful home.
And in a wonderful area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come check us out. We're here today and tomorrow, 12:30 to 2:30.
Now, James, I have a question. Let's scoot in a little bit, Shell, so we can kind of get in. What would you say for the first time home buyers? What options are out there for them for down payments and things like that if they don't have the funds for closing on the front, for down payment on the front end, closing on the back end?
We have a program that allows people to buy with up to 100% financing right now. Now, there's always going to be a certain amount of money you have to put in escrow.
Right.
But we do have assistance for qualified buyers that have the ability to not use their own funds and to get them into their first house.
Okay.
So that's something that we are leveraging. It's an FHA product, and it allows you to do 2 liens and get the closing cost and the down payment covered. So it's a way to have people get access to home ownership. But again, as the rates decrease, the appreciation is going to go up. So really now is the time.
Okay.
If you're looking to buy, I wouldn't wait until April or May and maybe
Right,
too late.
because the spring market has started already.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
quick question. Sorry.
No,
I
go ahead.
didn't cut you off. Because I know a lot of people they're like, my credit
I was gonna say the
is
same
not
thing.
that great. So what is the minimum, I guess, credit score you could have to possibly qualify? Or, what is your take on that? Because I get that question a lot, like, my credit's not that great, so I don't think I can buy a house.
Exactly.
Well, that's also why it's key to prepare and give yourself some time, because there are things that you could do to raise your credit score, but they'll take a little bit of time. That's why preparation is key. They've gotten away from minimum credit scores, but they are looking at credit history. Like rental, there's other things that could supplement the credit score that can help you get into a home. So FHA with 10% down goes as low as 500 on the credit score, and 580 is another threshold. But they're getting away not just from looking at credit, they're looking at your credit profile. So if there's things, because people go through hard times, but you have a perfect rental history, and they could see that the score is not really a representation of the whole story. Things have to make sense.
Gotcha.
So
That's good to know.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
And how about the veterans that we have that that may want to use their veteran benefits? How would that benefit them?
Well, the veterans, the VA has no minimum credit score. It's really based on their certificate of eligibility. They could do up to 100% financing. there's manual underwriting on those files too. And again, preparation is key. You don't want to be looking at financing the weekend you're standing in the house that you love, because unfortunately you could wind up really disappointed because you didn't do your due diligence. And even if you are approved for the financing, the payment may not be where you want it to be. And it's just sad to watch people because they get really, really disappointed and discouraged. So the proper order is always looking at your budget, looking at the approval before you go look at the house.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
So
great.
preparation,
Great
preparation.
Yeah.
Be pre-approved beforehand.
Yeah.
Don't really be too concerned about your credit that you don't get the process started.
Right, that's what I was going to say. At least get the process started. Reach out to James, or if you already know of someone, just to at least get the process started so you know where you stand and what you need to work on.
And then make sure you have a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Myself, Michelle, we have friends. We do out of state. We do referrals.
Yeah.
Or even if you do have one and you are looking for someone to reference that lives in the area of the location that you're looking for, we will be happy to just be a reference for you as well.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to add, James?
Yeah, I just want to say, I love to walk people through the process. There's a lot of stress that comes up with people. It's the biggest thing that most people are ever going to buy. They're only going to do it 1 or 2 times. So it's really important that you talk to somebody that you trust, that the process is... We have a little
I think
pause
we're
there.
still there.
Yeah, we're still here. We got a little blip. But it's just important that everything is transparent, that you know your budget, and that you could prepare and walk through the process. There's a lot of fear that comes up for people with this to get started. There's no charge to come up with a strategy and kind of know what it is that you could afford and get you in a position to work with, qualified real estate agents that know the market that you'll be shopping in, and that are expert at negotiating. The terms of the deal also makes a difference. And we do full pre-approvals. We have you underwritten the way we give you the confidence that you could just buy the home and know the numbers before. So many people try and do it the opposite way around, and it really is stressful. So you can check me out at jamesyoungloans.com. That's my website. It has my telephone number. I would love to connect with you and just go over your options.
Yep, and you can reach out to me, Michelle Weldon. I'm with Energy Realty, 980-844-8688.
And Gabe Bivens, and I'm also with Energy Realty, and I'm 980-230-5024. We look forward to doing business with you, but most important, we want to come and help you and give you some knowledge that you can take with you so you can get started on your journey.
Absolutely.
And you guys have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.